Okay, Libra. So this is your month of March reading for 2022 for the sign of Libra, whether it is your sun, moon, or rising sign. If you find that you are not resonating, check your other signs, and please only claim the reading if it is resonating with you. Sometimes the readings can get very deep and heavy, and I don't want someone trying to make it fit. If it is not for you, it is not for you. I don't even know if I... There we go. All right, Leo, or Libra. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Welcome, Spirit. This is for Libra for the month of March 2022. I'm going to pull one of these cards for an overall energy. Then we are going to get into your tarot cards for everything in the 3D. So this will be your finances, your career, your job, your car, your house. And then we will pull for love. And then we will get advice from the universe and some healing crystals. So if there is anything negative that comes up in your reading, we are going to place that healing energy over the negative cards to try and transmute that shit down, okay? All right, so we have the card of Scorpio for your energy. It says investigate. And we have the number 8. So that might come out in your reading where there is something that you need to investigate or look further into. Scorpio in tarot is actually the death card, so that actually talks about something closing out or dying off, so something new can come in. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about for Libra. You might have Scorpio in your chart as well. If you find that you are resonating maybe with the first part of the reading for your everyday life when it comes to your sun sign, but then you don't quite resonate with the last portion of the reading because that is your love, that will be a love reading. Check your moon sign as well, because moon, that kind of, governs our emotions and things like that. So you might resonate more over there for the second half of that reading. All right, let's get started. The Hierophant. All right, so investigate. The Hierophant is the teaching, that's the Pope. This is, it can be higher learning, where you're learning something new, getting more information on something. It also talks about, it's our spiritual rule book. It's our traditions, the way we've always done things. 6 of Swords is under the deck, so that means things will be moving to calmer waters. So this is showing this in the positive aspect. It's not like you're challenging the status quo or anything else with that card. It didn't come out in reverse, so let's go ahead and keep going. So with your 3D, your life in 3D, this is talking about all of that. So some of you could be choosing to go back to school. Some of you are teachers. Or maybe you're becoming more spiritual. Maybe you're learning more. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Came out right when I was talking about that. And then the 4 of Wands. So stability. So this, whatever this is that you're furthering your education on, or you're deepening your spirituality, this is your 9 of Cups. This is what you're really wanting. It's something that's going to bring you your heart's desire. It's going to make you feel very emotionally fulfilled. And it can bring in stability. This is the Happy Home card. This is the 4 of Wands. So that's the 4 pillars. So it brings in that security. So having happy home and your wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups there. And then the Hierophant also means something that's long lasting. So whatever this is that you're working on is definitely something that is going to be stable and long lasting and very enjoyable. Enjoyable, is that even a word? No. Very enjoyable. Very fulfilling. The Nine of Cups, I don't know if I have found a favorite Nine of Cups yet, because they could never really depict the energy very well. It's always like some guy just sitting around a bunch of cups. um, but it is the wish fulfillment, you're not happily ever after, but your wish come true type of card. It's whatever you wish that will bring you happiness, whatever you're wishing for the most. Okay. Two of Wands. So a new path coming up with a little bit of anxiousness, like with the change or something. So this is when you're at a crossroads and you're choosing another path. As you can see, this path is lit by the sun. Usually in the Two of Wands, you've already made your decision, and you're going on your way. There can be a little bit of anxiety with that. When we have change, there's anxiety, but usually it's unnecessary worry. All right, so yes, it's like you're choosing something that is more meant for you, that's going to bring you happiness. Okay, let's clarify. I saw the analysis paralysis card. Don't be too much in your head. Don't be worrying too much. All right, let's clarify the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Ooh, see, that's something like a whole new... This is a new job, a new car, a new home. This is something new starting for you. See the path and the archway? This is like this is kind of here. So it's almost like you've gone through that archway and you're on your new path. Or it could be this way, where you made your decision and you've grabbed that ace. That is cool. Oh, there it is. See, the Two of Wands is under the deck. So yeah, you've grabbed that ace. You know, the world is in your hand. You've chosen your new path. If you haven't already grabbed it, it's coming in. But whatever it is long-lasting and fulfilling. And with the Hierophant being like, you know, one of those first cards that came out, being a major arcana card that's significant, the Hierophant talks about our traditions. It is very conventional. It is the Pope, though, so that's somebody that you go to for advice, and it can be like a higher learning card. So if you're going back to school or something to that effect, to further your education so that you can make more money, that sort of thing. Or for some of you, it can be, you know, growing your spirituality, and it's really fulfilling that way. And that can even turn into a career where you're teaching other people. Maybe you're teaching people about spiritual healing, or, you know, something like that. So let me get one more. Oh, that's interesting, because this is the Eight of Coins. Sorry about that. I had to cut that off a minute and come back on. So with the Eight of Pentacles coming up in reverse, this is letting me know, because this is mastering your craft, working really hard, and enjoying what you do, enjoying your job. So this is kind of changing the status quo. You are not liking where you're at, so you are changing paths to something that is more, this is under the deck, the Ace of Cups. So something that is more emotionally fulfilling, something that will make you a lot more happier. You're not happy in whatever this is, so you're changing it. You're tweaking it in some form. You're either completely changing directions or paths where you're getting a new job or new career or something to that effect, or you're furthering it. You know, you're going deeper into it so you can make more money, or something is like whatever this is, where you're working very hard at something and enjoying it. That is not what's going on. Maybe you've been working really hard at something that is like not fulfilling, completely unenjoyable. And we do have the Scorpion here, the Scorpio, that does talk about the Death card, where something needs to close out so what is meant for you can come in. And then it's Scorpio is the energy of investigating that kind of thing. So we're gonna go ahead over to and High Priestess is under that. So trust your intuition when it comes to your investigation, when it comes to this decision. All right, I'm going to move over to love. Then we're going to pull advice from the universe and the healing crystals to heal any of the energies that might come up. All right, so this is for love for March 2022 for Libra. Uh-oh. The Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about it is success and luck and that sort of thing, but it's the wheel of time. It's the destiny. It's and this is like the karmic wheel, and this is a karmic situation. So you could be in a karmic relationship that you are now clearing out of. Or you are unchaining yourself from a toxic energy because the wheel is now turning. Something to that effect. All right, let's get some more. So the Wheel of Fortune is talking about the karmic wheel. And then we have the Devil that comes up. So a karmic cycle. Yes, Five of Swords. Look at that. Like, I feel like this card has worse energy when you look at the picture than this one. You know, that Devil doesn't look as scary as this guy in the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, fives are imbalances. The Five of Swords is someone winning at all costs. They don't care who they hurt. They're going to win. No matter, it's a very immature and selfish energy, and it brings arguments and fighting and things of that. Oh my gosh. Then we have the King of Swords underneath. I always feel like these two kind of look the same, so that's why I was saying that. But the King of Swords, that is a good, because you're seeing things for what they are. You're seeing things clearly. This is, your air energy. And the kings in tarot are how we navigate the 3D, and then the queens are how we perceive what's going on. So you're navigating things very logically and clear-headed. So let's continue and see what. Feel like you're clearing out a karmic relationship. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Empress is under the deck. This is all about healing and self-love. She is the divine feminine. She is nurturing and all of that. So we have the Three of Wands, which is preparing for your ships to come in. You've made a decision and you're making moves. The Nine of Pentacles is being okay and actually being better than okay by yourself. So you have left a devil energy. I feel like there was an argument and you are making moves. So you have either left them or you're preparing to leave them. Please only claim this if this is resonating with you. It could change as I clarify as well. So this could just be, you know, clearing out addictions, you know, all of that sort. Because if it was over here, it'd be more like, you know, eating healthier, cleaning out addictions, all of that. Because this is the love reading, that's why I'm reading it as such for right now. When you have the Nine of Pentacles, this talks about being financially independent, emotionally independent. You're kind of like, this is who you want to be before you start your forever relationship, because you're healed and you're badass and you're, you know, she is all about luxury and abundance, and she kicks ass and she makes the money and she does everything all on her own. She doesn't need anybody else. Oh wow, Ace of Pentacles under there. So by doing so, by shedding the devil energy, clearing out that karmic situation, whether it was a relationship or a karmic cycle, and planning for the future, you are really, this is where you need to be before you're ready for that new thing to come in. So new stuff is just around the corner, and this brings abundance. I do want to put a crystal over that energy probably, but I'm going to go ahead and clarify the reading first with a different deck, of course. All right, let's clarify this for Libra. I want to clarify the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles with the devil energy for love for Libra. King of Swords. All right, so you are now, you're seeing it clearly, maturely, because you're presenting as the king, and you're in your element. You're logical, and you're seeing it clearly, and you're cutting shit out that doesn't need to be there. I mean, it could have been even you doing, you know, in the Five of Swords, being that guy, saying, you know what, I'm going to win no matter what. I don't care if it hurts you because you're toxic. Ooh, check it out. And there you go. This is the Chariot. You're carrying the reins and running your own shit. Oh, I love it. This is the Time is Now card. This is willpower, movement, all of that. And that's after healing and rest and all of that shit. So yeah, you've trying to think how you would read this for someone in a current relationship, like how that would be. I mean, maybe you're in a relationship with a Capricorn and there was a fight. So you're kind of giving each other some space and, you know, trying to be healthy about everything and that sort. Or you're actually with, you know, if it is a really, you know, if this is a narcissist or a toxic karmic relationship, then yeah, you're in it and needing to leave. So please take it how it resonates. All right, so this is Venus and Aquarius energy here. We have generosity, security, and flow. This is the crystal. A humanitarian at heart. Is that not Libra or what? I feel like that. I mean, I don't know. Well, I guess Aquarius too. Cuprite. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. This crystal encourages the practice of helping others without expectations. It assists in facing issues with authority figures, especially your father, in order to become the authority figure in your own life. Oh wow, that's like this. Like, I'm gonna run shit myself, right? It's security. Helps release any blame and resistance that may be blocking you from taking responsibility for the decisions you make. Activating the survival gene, this crystal attracts what we need to make it through challenging moments, increasing your life force and overall vitality. Take the driver's seat. You're ready. Heck yes. So this is going to diffuse these two energies, the Five of Swords and the Devil. And we are going to put Nine of Pentacles right up top. Okay. Beautiful. And we don't really need to diffuse this energy because this is an energy that you're rightfully should be feeling if you are not happy or you're at a job or doing something that is not meant for you. So we're going to go ahead and leave that there because this is something that would need to be cleansed out. Yes, this one. All right, any last messages from the universe? Any other advice or messages for this reading? Man, there is a deck that I'm keep being called to, and I keep turning my head trying to figure out where I put it. If this card doesn't really match up with the reading, I'm going to go search for that because that means I need it. Any last advice for this reading? All right, that's it. I'm getting it. I think I know where it is. It. I just moved my tarot room back into my tarot room. I have like a craft room / tarot room, and we had kind of like some musical rooms going on around here, so I had to lose that room for a little while, and that's okay, but that's probably why the readings dipped down a little bit, and now I am back. So I literally have a china cabinet holding all of my cards. So, all right, this is the deck. Do I want that card? Power. Full moon. Hell yes. Look at that. This is what this is. She is power. It's like and then we do have nourishment under the deck. That would be, talking about eating healthy, like if we have the devil energy there because we're not taking care of ourselves, we're drinking too much, or we're not eating, we're eating processed foods and all this, that can kind of come up as well, that devil card. It's anything like, the temptations, our guilty pleasures, our addictions. All right. Well, I was going to say, all right, I guess that was the card. This one flipped up, these came out. Let's see. Focus, peace, and realization. I almost feel like over here you would need to find peace. Over here, it's like you're focused in every instance, you're kind of investigating what would be right for you. Especially with that Two of Wands, you're kind of choosing another path. And then there is realization. This reminds me of the Ace of Swords, where you're having like this, holy crap, this realization. I'm going to put these, well, I'm going to close out the reading anyway, but I'm going to put these away as far as that goes. I feel like this is the card that was calling to us, and that's why I had to go get this deck. Finding your power in, well, that's not the right one. Anywho, New stuff coming in. Ultimate happiness when it comes to your heart's desire. Planning and preparing, seeing things for what they are. And you're holding the reins. You're the boss. You're the boss. Awesome reading. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. If you want to know when I'm back up again, please make sure that you are subscribed and you check the bell and all that great stuff. Thank you again so much, and I'll see you in the next one.